Devil attacks God's most prized possessions. I've went to jail. I've did time in jail, Framingham and South Bay. Any fiend that I've met, any woman that I ever met that was a fiend, I'm telling you, they knew how to draw so amazingly. They had dreams. They know how to sing. Like, it's a lot of shit. The devil attacks God's strongest soldiers. Mm-hmm. So what makes me feel so bad about those people is because there's been days where I just wanted to say, there's days where I heard voices in my head saying, bitch, you better drive to the Charles River Bridge and just jump off of it.
Me too.
And the only reason why, thank God my mom raised me in a church and shit, if I didn't know God, I probably would have.
Same.
Because a lot of days, even though I grew up in the church, there was days where my hang it up was louder than the
let's keep it moving.
God will free you.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Cinnergy show. I got my dog Banksy with me. He keep whining and dining. He's so fucking bougie and blessed. But I have an episode that I'm so excited for today, y'all. I don't think y'all understand. Like, this has been in the works for a couple months, if I'm not mistaken. But I want y'all to welcome our hood local celebrity, I don't know how you want to call her, artist, rapper. It's Kayla Fendi in the motherfucking building, y'all. It's Kayla Fendi in the motherfucking building, y'all. Hey! What's up, shorty?
Well, I go on, my gal.
How are you?
Nice to finally congregate.
Girl.
In this environment.
And I think I like that it got postponed because even when we were supposed to record that before, I think this is more of like, we in the studio, you do music. I was like, I like this a little bit better.
I like it more, period. Because you know when you want to see somebody, but then like the first cancellation, you'd be like, all right, cool. But the second link up, it'd be like, yo, I want to see you, boo.
Yeah, I wanted to kick. I've been wanting to kick it.
I really couldn't wait.
Come on.
We've been texting each other, staying in touch, you know.
Staying in touch
all
every
the
time.
Behind the scenes glitches. We was like, yo.
But I really fuck with you because you like, high key, low key, you just like me. You are yourself at any unpresented moment. You don't give a fuck who's around, where's. And I knew it was real when we had did that first podcast with each other that never aired for whatever reason.
You just gotta flip your curl.
Yeah.
And then you just let you continue.
But I was like, I like her.
And I like you too, boo.
Like, she's just as uncensored as she is on social media in person. That's what you gotta like, because some people try to...
Bitch, what you thought I was AI?
No, I didn't think you was AI, but you know, some people will front...
I didn't think you...
was for social media. You don't agree?
Yo.
There'll be people who front...
Yo, you ever follow somebody? Mm-hmm. And they mad interactive on something. You get with them and you be like, yo, I linked with a serial killer. Like, they don't say nothing. Like, when you finally, like, pull up on them, like, MySpace days and shit like that, there was certain, like, females I really, like, you know, there's some baddies I met from, nigga, remember mi gente? Black Planet, then.
Black Planet.
I know people from them, and those are still my girls. Like, since we was picking out our layouts and our songs for the week. But I'm just saying, in modern day with this new Instagram shit, there's people who really be so interactive with you.
Yeah.
And then let's not even say we personally planned it, but when I see them, they like...
Turn down.
A church mouse.
Totally different. I'm telling you, girl. After I met you that day, and then we followed each other on Insta, and then I saw you again at FET, and it was the same type of vibe.
I could vape on you.
Yeah.
All right.
I was like, it was the
same type of vibe.
The same type of vibe. I was like, I love her, but let's get down to it. Let's get down to some podcasty type questions.
She's about to get down.
The freaky shit come after a little bit.
Girl, no shade. You know the freaky shit be coming with anything that
the freaky shit be coming after a little bit.
It's gonna get freaky regardless.
But for now, we're gonna want to get to know who Kayla Fendi is. Like, first of all, let's start here. Where was you born and raised?
I was born at Brigham and Women's Hospital.
Okay.
And according to my birth certificate, the day my mother just discharged me from the hospital, our address was 38 Annunciation Road, which is in Mission Hill, Roxbury, and that's where I'm from.
So born and raised in Mission Hill.
No, I was born in Mission Hill, and it's not as weird, but it's different for me. Like, I was born in Mission Hill, and I lived there until I was like 9.5 type shit. I remember we moved right before my 10th birthday. I remember my last party. Like, all the projects kids, like, we was in there. We was in there.
That's
we still
dope,
had the
though.
hoodsies,
That's
ice cream.
dope.
Nigga, half vanilla, half chocolate. Anyways, then we moved to Hyde Park. Then we moved to Milton. Milton, I was raised in Milton for a while, too.
Milton's
From
nice.
sixth
Milton's
grade.
nice out there.
6th grade to my sophomore year. In the middle of that, I was being bad in, like, 9th grade, trying to be grown, missing my curfew and shit, so my mother shipped me down to Alabama.
Oof.
So I lived in Alabama, Foley, Alabama.
Part
Shout
of
out to
Alabama.
Foley.
I was say, what part of Alabama you was
Foley,
in?
Alabama. So Foley, Alabama is like 30 minutes out from Mobile, Alabama. That's
All I said about you, I ain't got no chance. I was gonna send your pretty ass out in Mobile. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Type shit.
Okay.
So yeah, so I moved to Alabama for like 20 minutes, little quarter past, and then I moved back, and then we moved to Cambridge. So my sophomore year from so 9th grade, my mother shipped me to Alabama. I was down there for like 7 months. I was like, Mommy, I can't do it no more.
I'm ready to be good.
Yep. We lived in Cambridge, and then Cambridge, I grew up out there. I grew up out there as far as school, from my sophomore year when I came back from Alabama.
Yeah.
So very well after I graduated. Like, I graduated from Cambridge Regional Latin High School. Clock it. But even in the midst of that, my aunt, my family was like divided type shit. Like, my grandmother was on drugs. So my mother's from Boston. They all from Boston, but my aunt got adopted. So when she got adopted, I think she moved to Gloucester.
Okay.
And then when she was in Gloucester, she was in school in Gloucester, and she met a man, and he was from Cambridge. He was from the coast. So my aunt fucking is from Cambridge type shit. So I always grew up in Cambridge before I went to school out there. Like, even when I was on my Boston, even when I lived in Mission, like I said, for my birth certificate, like, even when I was from Mission Hill, I really grew up in Cambridge too.
Okay, so basically you kind of moved around.
God, yes.
Growing up.
For
But
shit.
that, I feel like that was kind of a benefit to you because you got exposed to like different lifestyles, which kind of comes back in full circle of why you started getting into music. Do you agree? Yes, no, maybe so.
Say what you said again.
So I'm saying just being able to grow up in different environments. Does
It gave me, I heard what you said.
Yeah, does
It
it
gave
bring
me
you a
more to talk about.
Yeah.
So I always been into music from when I was living in the projects. I'm 31 on Monday. Tomorrow at 12 a.m. right now, tonight, I'll be 31.
Happy birthday. Happy
on.
birthday. 94 babies.
Got the tattoo.
Me too.
Type shit. So, and my sister's 33, and then I'm 31, so my little brother, he'll be 29. So we all grew up together. We was all in the same schools always. So when I first started rapping while we was living in the projects, I remember, like, I don't know, like, where I grew up from or at, but on a bus after school, Boston Public Schools, I went to Young Achievers. So we used to play games on a bus. We used to have the little plastic spoons that they used to give you at lunch, and we used to play that game where you go like, you bend the spoon, and you go like this and break the spoon, whatever. Like, it was mad shit going on the bus.
Yeah.
So one day, I didn't fucking know my little brother was getting bullied in the front. My little brother was a pretty boy. Like, they used to call him Little Bow Wow. Like, I'm telling you, like, real shit. So one day we got off the bus at the projects, literally fucking Annunciation Road and Parker Street. That was my bus stop. And my little brother got off the bus, and he didn't have no shoe. He didn't have one shoe. And apparently my mother's like, where the fuck's your shoe at? You know, she's young. My mother had us young. So if I'm 31, my mother's 28. So anyways, when we got off the bus, I was like, where's his shoe or whatever? So he told her that somebody took his shoe on the bus. But me and my sister, my older sister, you know, she's 20 minutes older than me. We didn't know something happened to my little brother. We just was in the back doing our thing, you know, mixing up.
Yeah.
So my mother was like, whoever the fuck took his shoe, y'all better figure out who the fuck took his shoe. I'm gonna bust all y'all ass at the bus stop tomorrow on the corner. And she'll bust our ass.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn. Who the fuck took your shoe? He was like, it was, I don't want to say her name right now because she found me in adult life and we follow each other on social media and God bless her. She's a beautiful girl. Mm-hmm. But when we was younger, she was fat. So after, I swear to God, I remember I had on this clear belt. My mother got me from, it was from the Gap. It was a clear belt and it had mad glitter in it. I remember we was jumping the shit out of that bitch. Cause
Not
my
belt to
mother
ass.
bust my ass on the middle of fucking Annunciation Road in Parker. She said if I get off this bus, she gonna bust her ass. Nigga, they took my brother's shoe. And I'm already mad because I didn't know in the middle of me fucking playing spoons and shit, y'all took my brother's shoe. So the next day we fucking jumped the shit out of that girl or whatever the case may be. We got suspended off the bus too. My mother's a single mother. So from there we couldn't get on the bus no more. And she worked in a hospital, so she needed that bus because
it'll be too much to be going back and forth.
Yeah, so I was so mad for so many reasons. So we jumped the shit out of her. And after we jumped the shit out of her, we were suspended off the bus for the rest of the year. Anybody who's watching this, if you was on an orange bus from Young Achievers, y'all fucking know. Mad important people.
In that year.
That's what I'm saying. But after I jumped her and we fucked her up, like we beat the shit out of her, but I was still so fucking mad, bitch. So I'm like, yo, I'm suspended. Now when the school day's over, everybody's on a bus. Y'all still playing the spoon games. Like, you get what I'm saying? I got to sit on a bench and really wait for my mother. Because my mother told the school, they took my son. My mother was like that. She was like, they took my son's belt. My kids are not bad. They never been suspended off the bus. My kids is going to sit there. I'm a single mother. So y'all got to stay open late. If y'all school closes at 3, y'all suspending my kids off the bus for defending themselves, y'all open at 4 now. And my kids are going to be sitting in the hallway. So we used to sit in the hallway and be bored. So I hated that bitch. You know, so one day I was like, I'm going to embarrass her. And I made a song and she was fat. And I remember the rap. And I was like.
What was the rap?
I was like, salad's good. Salad's sweet. Salad's good to eat. When you're fat, then don't eat meat. Because salad's good to eat. It's crunchy. It's good for you. When you're fat, it's good for you. But I remember it only because my older sister, who's like 20 minutes older than me, we planned it. And I was like, I'm going to kill this bitch.
And you did. So ever since then, that freestyle you did has paved the way for your other freestyles as an adult. No?
Still no.
No? Why?
So that was my first rap. So that I was in 3rd grade. Mr. Right.
But it's still, that's where you started at.
That's where I started. That was my first
rap. Yeah, that's where you started at.
So what I will say is throughout school, for some reason, I always, like, you know how somebody will read a book? Yeah. I used to read, ask anybody that went to school with me knows. I used to read the Webster's Dictionary. That was my shit. I was in love with learning new words.
Vocabulary.
The way you would read, like, I read The Coldest Winter Ever. I read the books, but
I've heard you cuss someone out. Your vocabulary is up there.
So for some reason, to the point, like how people
like I strive to cuss people out like you. Like, you're very articulate.
You know, I met somebody who's as bad as me. You want to know who? Rick Ross's baby's mother, that Auntie Tia. Yo, see, I be getting an alert at 6 a.m. I be on it like this, like, oh, what happened? She's fucking bad.
She's hilarious. I fuck with Tia Camp. Her name's Tia Camp, right?
Yep.
I fuck with Tia Camp. She's a hilarious girl, but growing up, huh?
I could vape on set.
Yeah, it's the second time.
See, that's I'm glad I asked that question.
Gucci.
That's how the watchers know we really organic. We really live out here.
Mi casa su casa partner.
And she said, yeah.
Yeah. So, getting into it on socials, because you always gonna have a fucking opinion. Why do you think motherfuckers be mad at your opinions? Because there's been a couple times on social media, you'll say an opinion, and the next couple stories, I see Kayla, I'm going to at this person, I'm going to let them know how I feel. Do you think you're, like, outspoken, or motherfuckers just get the wrong version of you?
I have to take I got to come on my glasses for that question. That's a very strategic question that you asked me. And thank you for asking me that.
Because I feel like some people get you the wrong way. Because
I really thank you for asking me that question. You know what I mean? Especially because you organically asked me these questions. Like, we didn't premeditate this.
No.
Remember, I was like, I want to see what you coming with. So I appreciate that question because, for one, it's a the response to my question is a bittersweet thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so strong. That's what the word sees me as. But sometimes it's a bittersweet thing for me, you know? And so let's touch on it. I want y'all to see like the passion in my eyes when I answer this question. The reason why, could you just ask the question again? Because I feel like I ad-libbed a little bit.
So basically, I feel like you're very, let me rephrase that. Social media perceives you or looks at you as a very opinionated person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you really go in when you go in. Like, controversy wise, like I've seen you go in with Last Days over colorism and how you feel like certain black women or different shades of women get the upper hand in other women, and it's like, you don't give a fuck though. You gonna say how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Some people will really sit there and be like, oh, okay, I'm not doing this. Not you though. You gonna keep going on your point till you get your point across. Some people find that like controversial. Like, oh, she likes controversy. But I looked at it like, nah, she wants her point across. She gonna say what the fuck she gotta say. How do you like, I don't even know how you juggle that. Like, especially being a rapper from out here, you really just don't give a fuck.
Thank you for reiterating that. It's my birthday, so I done had a few drinks. I need her.
Girl, welcome to
the
club.
The first time, but
welcome to the club.
I wanted to answer it correctly. And
give me by the time we get to the sex questions, I'm gonna be torn up.
Ooh.
That's why I'm trying to wrap this up. I'm just trying to get these little cool questions out the way.
For starters, to answer your question, I know that you mentioned somebody's name. And I want to say on the set, shout out to Last Days.
You know, Last Days is cool.
Shout out to Last Days because he went on, even if it wasn't my cousin, but he went on my cousin's podcast, my first cousin. And that's the Fully Loaded podcast. Shout out to them. And they did an episode directly after the incident that you just mentioned. And he clarified a lot of things. And there were, when that happened with him and I, there were so many women. Like, if I'm just being considerate, 20 to be safe.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom number.
Yeah. Women
that came forward, like, I experienced that too, and blah, 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 blah.
Because it's real.
So there were a lot of women that didn't have closure. But I also know those women, they're, like, just beautiful, successful women, and they're not with all that shit. You know? And in the midst of whatever transpired with him and I, whatever happened, and on that day, I decided to speak on it. And when I did, he went on a podcast after. He clarified it. And coming to find out, it was a whole misunderstanding. And I'm happy that he gave all of the women of color, even the other women that came forward and was like, I experienced that too.
Yeah.
I think that meant a lot for any woman that was affected by that.
Yeah.
So that was just one incident you spoke about as far as me being vocal about shit that bitches won't speak up for.
Shit you believe in.
And that's always been my thing. Like, since a kid. Even when I was a kid, I used to get in trouble. And it wasn't because I was fast or I was, like, twerking my butt.
No, it's just shit. You got a fucking opinion.
I'm telling you, at 5 years old, your business. I'm getting you straight at 5 years old. Like, if we're at a family cookout and I'm asking you, Auntie, Brandon was just here. Who's James? And now I'm doing
You remind me of my niece Penelope.
But as a kid, that was my shit.
Yo, my niece is...
And
y'all in trouble.
When I was in trouble as a kid, like, and you know what's crazy? Because when I used to get in trouble with my mother, her friends Her friends. Oh, that's why, like I told you, my grandmother's on drugs.
Yeah.
So my cousins is all my cousins. That's why I take loyalty and friendship so seriously, because my cousins is my mother's friends.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
kids
yeah.
I grew up with.
Yeah.
Like, y'all my friends, or Mission
we're
Hill,
really cousins,
my neighborhood.
yeah.
Like we grew up to, like, you're my first cousin. Like there's people from my project that if I'm not on a podcast, you won't know, like, we don't got the same grandmother. And I'd be like, that's my first cousin.
Yeah.
Like, we took baths together. You know what I'm saying? So I would literally be like, yeah, auntie, who's James? Because last night it was Billy. You know what I mean? But I say that in closing. I don't even want to get to the next topic. It's unfortunate because obviously social media been a thing. AIM was a thing, right? We all had the sidekicks. We had the IDs, whatever.
Yeah, slides.
We had Nextels. We had Chirp, 180 Star.
Chirp, 1730, I-730.
Where you at?
I had an I-730.
You see what I'm saying? Remember they pressed type shit. But everybody was organically themselves at this point.
Yep.
And I feel like with social media, we're at a place where everybody's just trying to be what the internet says is the girl or the guy. Let's take it off the women
Talk
too.
about it. Talk about it.
And
Talk about it.
in the midst of that, morals and principalities have been disregarded.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Meaning, like, right now, we could be shooting this same podcast, and I know that, let's say you was my best friend, but I'm a clout chaser. But your family's here. It's your fucking quinceañera.
Yeah.
You're in a fucking prom dress.
Oof. Talk about it.
Why the fuck would I come in here with a see-through shirt with pasties on my nipples, shaking my ass? You feel me?
All the attention gone.
But because the world says that's what's beautiful right now, everybody has lost it. So the reason why that I use my voice and I share my voice, and then that's just the woman's side of perspectives. But then I'm a mother. And then we have the fact that there's rappers that say, grr, bow,
Yeah.
ba, ba, ba. But I'm really outside.
Yeah.
And I'm very well connected. And I know a lot of these rappers are not even doing what they're saying they're doing.
Nope.
So then I have my black sons, who's 8 years old.
Shout out to them.
And thank you. And they didn't grow up off of Jagged Edge.
Mm-mm.
And I'm also a single mother. So it's like everything I take so personally because all they hear is bow and fuck that bitch, I call another hoe, and you get what I'm saying? So I'm so vocal with my voice because my children and I are best friends. They know I'm a rapper and I have a voice. So when I'm using my voice, I don't want to use my voice the way that followers use their voice.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care, and I've noticed the difference too. My voice, when I'm speaking on that, I'm going to fuck that nigga and fuck him. That Barbie dream shit, when I was like, I might suck his dick.
Look.
Oh,
you just took it out of my mouth.
But
That's literally, look what it says right here. Dreams. No. Barbie dreams is how I got wind of you.
Oh, okay.
And when I got Barbie dreams, I was like, oh, she's raw.
You see what I'm saying?
I like this. And then
Barbie dreams.
You picked and pointed certain niggas in Boston. You wanted to put on that.
And I knew how to get the girls out their chairs. And you have to get the girls out their chairs.
How did you selectively choose those men?
I chose them. Let me go back to what I was saying. Hold on.
Okay.
I know you want to get messy, but that was a positive
I don't
topic.
though.
No, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
I want to get to the wreck too.
Yeah.
But so in closing, because I'm really wreck. I don't even know which camera to look at.
This one.
Hello. Okay. In closing, with wreck, how you ask me, how do I do whatever thank you. With any controversy, truth be told, the world will paint anyone a certain way because they're not compliant. I'm not compliant with anything, with anyone. I've never been. I moved out my mother's house. At 16, I got a rooming house. And I never got kicked out. I never got evicted. I am an individual. And because of that, if I don't like it, I don't agree with it. Mm-hmm. So we're in this place in the world where everyone's doing what they think is cool and what everybody else is doing. And I'm just an individual. I said, I'm sorry, I am an individual, but everybody else doesn't have individuality. Individuality has become extinct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So because of that, I do my own shit. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. I'm lit. I'm not that girl who's like, I need you to get me through. None of that. You get what I'm saying? There's not enough people who's out here saying, do this, do that. And that's why when we turn on the news, everybody be like, oh, it's so crazy out here. Or that's why when we see the STD statistics, we be like, oh, it was bad in Houston that weekend. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all the music is saying is fuck that nigga and blah, 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 blah. And so at this point, it just, me being who I am is because I stand on morals and principalities. And you don't have to like it because I never tell the truth. But they told Jesus he was a liar.
Yep.
Everybody said he was a liar. People was throwing rocks at him and shit. You know what I mean? So that's how I get through it. I get through it the same way Jesus got through it. Everyone said he was lying. Everyone said Jesus wasn't Jesus when he was in Nazareth. So I get through it because at the end of the day, I know who I am. I never became lit because of social media or likes or, you get what I'm saying? I've always been that girl. My mother's young.
Yeah.
Like, I've always been fly, like all that. So it's just like, I don't give a fuck if you agree with what I'm saying. You're dead fucking wrong, or I don't agree with what you're doing. Or with the world.
I think that's what I like about you, though, is that you don't care.
I don't give no fuck.
Because you're still going to go to the beat of your own drum.
Well, do you like my curls?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you like my curls, bitch. Because you don't give a fuck, and I don't give a fuck either. And if you don't like my curls,
girl, I like your
I would have
curls.
just plucked them because I want to finish this show.
Girl, I like your curls. But let's get into a couple songs of yours that I really like a lot. Like that, there's one song that resonated with me was Dreams featuring your sons. That, I kind of like, a little tear came to my eye because it's like, that's the
Somebody
Kayla.
just told me that I fat.
That's the Kayla we don't get to see all the time. Like, yeah, we do see you showing off your sons and doing great deeds as you should as a independent black mother.
I don't want that as me like
Like,
that.
we see what you do as an independent black mother, striving, doing great, should I add.
So much.
Should I add, okay?
Thank you.
Girl, you do great. You do great.
Easy, you know? Thank you.
It's not easy, but you do great. Because you know what I say? I have a fucking dog, and I could never imagine.
That's a kid, too. Remember Jackson? Get the fuck rid of him.
Girl, he is so... Even this whole time I've been recording, he's whining the whole time, crawling on everybody. I'm like, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, you have a kid, though.
I was like, I got to put this thing on my lap. But you really have, like, little humans you got to look over and take care of. So this is how Dream spoke to me. For one, you were speaking from the aspect of a single mom trying to raise your kids and trying to beat the odds. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
So when I heard that, and then I think the icing on the cake for me, and I'm going to get a little vulnerable myself, is when I see you go under the bridge. Excuse me. When I see you go under the bridge, I have to think of, like, I have family that lives down there.
You have family that lives under the bridge?
Yeah. Like, my niece's dad is
under the bridge.
And he's under that bridge. And there's been time, and that's what brought the tear to my eye, because there's been times, like, there's a bar up the street. I go get fucked up at the bar, and then at, like, 10 o'clock, my niece is texting me, like, hey, Titi, my birthday's coming up. I want to do this. I want to do that. But then it's like, damn, your dad's right here.
I was going to say, so your niece is his child?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your dad's right down here. So I'll get fucked up at the bar and go under that bridge, buy the homeless and the drug addicts $80, $90 worth of fucking McDonald's and KFC just to get an answer. Like, yo, where this nigga at? Like, let's get you clean. Let's figure it out. So when I saw you down there, I was like, this is like... This girl got something in her heart to come down here, record, especially with your kids, just to show them, like, you got somebody out here that loves you. You could be down here, but we don't judge these people. We give back to them. So what was the whole concept about you even going down there or wanting to do this video with Max and
Mason? For one, when we shot that video, I asked my videographer to please leave anybody's face out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know if you guys could tell, but the way he was shooting, he kind of tried to. But obviously, the way they were sitting and stuff, their faces got incorporated.
Yeah.
Because I didn't give a fuck to show any. There's probably people's family members who's been looking for them. And that video did great. So there's probably some people who's like, yo, that's where I can find my folks. You get what I'm saying? And by the way, I have a family member who I haven't been able to find. My dad that raised me, and I don't know where he's been since I threw him a party and everything was good. You get what I'm saying? And I only knew that he ever had a problem, allegedly, and I'm going to take my glasses off for this too, because you keep asking me real shit. I didn't know that he had a problem because I was a kid.
Yeah.
So, like, nodding off or anything, I didn't notice because I didn't know about drugs.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And all I remember is that's really my little brother's father. But that nigga is a good man.
Mm-hmm.
Samantha.
Mm-hmm.
Literally brush my hair, get me to the bus stop, everything. And I remember when I was down there doing that video shoot, and in the middle of it, Poppy had to cut it because I panicked. And I seen someone who looked just like my dad.
It be like that.
And I went up to the guy and I was like, Dad, I don't know. Anybody who's seen 12 a.m. in Jersey on YouTube, Kayla Fendi, you could go to that and you'll see there was a part where my son, like, paused. Like, he was handing someone a burger and he paused. And so that whole environment is personal to me. And I'm still trying to figure out what my passion is, but that's one thing. And then also, just them being homeless and everything. I've totally been homeless before. Anytime that I've been homeless, I've always showed up for life. Nobody fucking knew. That's the good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, in the midst of that, even when my sis was handing out burgers, my house, literally, when we shot that video, 3 months prior, our house was robbed.
I did hear
by
about
an
that. You told me
ex-boyfriend.
about that, yeah.
Well, you know what I mean?
We're not going to give him no light at all.
We're not going to get into detail, but the point that I'm making is, for my 8-year-olds, we lost everything. Like, today we was driving to Fat, and he had to open, my son Max, he had to open fucking a bag of Oreo cookies. And he had it tucked in the side of the passenger doors, like where he was sitting. And we was at a red light, and he was like, could we give them cookies? And I was like, Max, they don't want them cookies. You open them.
You don't open them?
But they're so focused on giving because that's just how I raised them, you know? So what made me go down there and give back and shit like that is, like, for one, I've been fucked up. For two, a lot of them people is not fucked up.
They're not.
And for
My
three,
sister's baby daddy has a house that he could go to. He just
I was about to
off the shits.
That leads me to my third point. A lot of the people who are fucked up, I won't even say they own a house type shit. They got folks. So
yeah, they got folks. They got love.
Bridges. But I'm telling you, the devil attacks God's most prized possessions. I've went to jail. I've did time in jail, Framingham and South Bay. Any fiend that I've met, any woman that I ever met that was a fiend, I'm telling you, they knew how to draw so amazingly. They had dreams. They know how to sing. Like, it's a lot of shit. The devil attacks God's strongest soldiers. Mm-hmm. So what makes me feel so bad about those people is because there's been days where I just wanted to say, there's days where I heard voices in my head saying, bitch, you better drive to the Charles River Bridge and just jump off of it.
Me too.
And the only reason why, thank God, my mom raised me in a church and shit, if I didn't know God, I probably would have.
Same.
Because a lot of days, even though I grew up in the church, there was days where my hang it up was louder than the
let's keep it moving.
God will free you.
Yeah. I feel
you know what I mean? And so I just wanted to go down there and show them some love because it could be on a day where somebody's a little bit hungrier than the day before, and that will make them do it.
Girl, I'm telling you. That's why
shit like that. But I also wanted Max and Mason to fucking see because they're spoiled brats. And they be throwing shit away and being like, we want to go here and we want to go there.
And I love that you threw them on the track, too.
Yeah, they got to fucking understand.
You did your thing with that. So I see you getting far with the music. I fuck with your music. You're gonna do big things for Boston. Personally, mom, artist, sister, auntie,
Cousin.
any title you have, best friend. I want to give you your flowers. You've been doing great. I fuck with you. Out of a lot of female artists out here, I fuck with you heavy, girl. I have you on socials. I'm like, yo, Kayla does not play, nigga.
I don't. Can I tell you something?
What?
I seen you. First of all, bitch, before you even invited me to the podcast, I watch you.
Okay.
You are in the same boat as that meatball from Philly. To me.
I love meatball.
Meatball from Philly, you are the meatball of mass. Okay? And I watch your shit. And for some reason, every time I open my Instagram, whenever you drop some new shit where you just catching being yourself, obviously, like literally, effortlessly, I be fucking crying. And for some odd reason, it's always, you always speaking on what the fuck I'm going through in private. But I don't got time. Like, I'm trying to get these kids off the door. And you better catch your fucking bus. I'm not driving you to school today. Type shit. So, I seen your fucking Valentine's Day shit.
Could you believe?
And you was like, all you wanted, and that be me too. But people don't realize that.
It's the
But you know what's weird? You know what? And you know if somebody just gave you what you asked for? If you had it, you would have got the little Maybach in return. Because you're a giver.
Maybe not a Maybach. Maybe a hatchback.
But if you had it to give.
Not a Maybach, a hatchback.
Excuse me.
If I had it to give,
yes. If she had it to give and it was nothing?
Yes.
Maybach.
Yes. You're right.
And I know that because you're a good person. And we don't be receiving like that. But anyways, bitch, I brought you some Tito's because, bitch, I seen you say, I was mad. That's why I was really late because we were circling around by the fucking thing. And I'm like, damn, the smoke shop closed. But I want to get you, because you said, give me a Tito's or a Crave.
Look at this, y'all.
A good little Tito's.
Look at this, y'all.
Because she said all I wanted was a Tito's or a Crave.
And this is why I know I might just have to end up sucking pussy at the end of my life. Because it ain't a nigga. It ain't a nigga. It ain't a nigga doing it for me. It's a female.
Yo.
It's a female. But we gonna get down to some nitty gritty, true or false.
Let's get down.
Questions. So, okay. Kayla Fendi, we want to get to know the type of guys you're into. Because we both agree that we like me a little chunky, little Rasta fat boy with
Oh, yeah,
with
I like a chunky man. This day and age, honestly, God-fearing.
Mm-hmm.
Family-oriented.
Provider.
Career. I'm at the age where a lot of bitches do it and like it and it's cool. I don't want a drug dealer.
No, me
I don't
neither.
want a gangbanger who
Me
sells
neither.
drugs and gets money. It's so much more peaceful to know my door's not going to get kicked in, or every time my phone rings, I got to worry if you safe, or
I got to stay up and worry about if you come. Yeah.
No. My type is a successful, God-fearing, family-oriented man.
All right. So, chubby.
Please be plumpy. Because I don't want to feel like I'm laying on a box spring and shit like that. I done been in shelters and shit.
You said a skinny nigga feel like a porch.
Skinny nigga.
She said a skinny nigga feel like you laying on a porch.
Yo, a skinny nigga.
All right, so let's get into some true or false questions, okay? Every question that you get wrong, you gotta take a shot.
How am I gonna get something wrong if you asked me it was true or false, and if I said it's true?
So if you say it's true, these are like statistics on Google that I'm asking you the questions. So I'm gonna ask you a question.
So Google gonna tell me I'm lying?
No, I already have the answers here.
Okay.
So if it's true, it's true. If it's false, it's false. So you ready?
Okay.
All right. True or false? A large penis will stretch out your vagina. True or false?
True.
It's false.
Oh.
So take a shot.
So from now on, going forward, I'm going to just say the opposite of what I think the truth is. See, I don't know how to lie.
Why would she do that?
I thought.
No. Okay. True or false? Girth is more important than length.
What does girth mean?
Girth, the thickness of a penis.
I didn't read that in Webster. Girth is the width?
The thickness of the penis. The width. Not the length, the width. So is the width more important than the length?
No. You just got to know how to work it.
No. It's 70% of women say true that the girth is more important than the length.
70% of them bitches, yo.
I gotta agree though, cause I
What?
done had some short, chubby dick.
And I had some skinny long dick, and it was good.
But if it's skinny and
And I had
long,
some short, skinny dick, and it was good. You better know how to dance, you bitch. What did you mean? You
yo,
want me to say what Google said? That's not true. Google be lying as fucking shit.
yo,
I remember I Googled them. I said, who you think the best
I'm
is
not
going to
gonna
be?
lie,
They said
I
Kamala.
gotta pee. Can we cut for 2 seconds? I gotta pee. We have 5 more questions. This bitch got me peeing, son. I gotta pee. He's a boy.
Oh, damn, where's his pee-pee?
Bro, his balls is right here.
Give him a fucking minute.
Lying.
He's
Give
only
him a
7
fighting
months.
chance.
Baby,
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Will you put him down? I want to hold him.
He's only 7 months.
Such a good dog, though, and he smells like.
He just got groomed last week.
Oh, he said, let's go. Why are you trying to fight now that you seen your mother? I'm the realest godmother you ever seen. Don't
Say
play
hi,
with me.
madrina. Say hi, madrina. He's like,
He was
"Ma."
born in June. Now you said, fuck you.
He was born August 14th. He's a Virgo. He's a Virgo. Okay.
All right, I'm about tore up from the floor up. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna put
no.
my
We have like
glasses
a
on.
good 10 minutes left and we're done.
No, I don't care. I just want to put my glasses on.
Like 2 shots with 2 wrong answers.
Don't remind me.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
So you agreed that length is more important than girth, right?
No, that's not true. I said it's up in the air.
Mm.
I said some people got length with width. I mean, length with no width, and I don't like it.
You don't like
And then
it?
sometimes people got width with no length, and I don't like it. You just gotta know how to work it. I want a nigga that know how to dance, like Michael Jackson and shit. So, cause you gotta
In the
just,
pussy.
you just gotta hit the point. Like my spot is my spot, and it will never change.
So for me, with a man with a small penis, I would just want to try to
But
like.
I've been through too much in my life, and now don't come to me with no small dick now. I done been through a lot.
Yeah, me too. That's why I don't mind a smaller penis, but that got girth because I could grip it. And as long as I can get grip in him.
For me, okay. So if I have to choose, I'd rather length. Because
You know what? You
I
might
don't
be
be
onto something.
fucking like that. And for some years, I haven't really been in a committed situation where it's like, this is my dick, my dick, my dick.
Yeah. But is it ever our dick?
So, you know, even though it's delusional. Last time I thought it was my dick, they had me down to Joe. You know the Joe?
Yeah.
They gave me the pills of the Joe. I tried to do the pill. It tastes like pennies. I said, you know what? Just go in and give me the Joe. For sure, that BV's crazy. But,
BV? But it's not us, it's them.
you're doing too much. Be it back.
Doing too much. I hate BV.
But yeah, so I'd rather you hit the spot. So I guess length.
I'm still on it. I hate BV. I hate it. But keep going.
Yeah, I guess, so in closing, I guess I'd rather length.
You do length. All right. Men only have 2 erogenous zones on their bodies.
I don't even know what that is.
Erogenous, stimulating zones of their body.
What about it?
So do men have more than 2 erogenous zones?
I don't know the answer to that, man.
Yo, she pisses me off. So do you think men have more than 2 parts of their body that are erogenous, that you could stimulate them?
Oh, God, yes. You'd be surprised how many of these boys like the butt.
So, speaking...
No Atlanta, bitch. Boston, Mass, Roxbury, Mass, South Shore, North Shore. These boys want butt. That's why they be mean to us and stuff. It's not because we not sexy. They want some butt.
So
what'd you say?
don't
You better hit his
judge me.
ass.
Do you eat ass?
I haven't nibbled at an ass.
What?
I haven't took a bite of...
Hold on, Kayla, no.
Yo, Des, we got to shout out our friend Des Montana.
Yeah, we got to shout out Des Montana. Des
She been
was
waiting for this and
hilarious.
she orchestrated this. She was like, yo, get down. Yo, I'm telling you, I ain't never took a bite of her butt. But if I ever took a bite of her butt,
It'll be her butt?
I had to already been locked in. Type, nah, not her
Oh,
butt.
no.
Oh, no, I get down.
So I've
I get down.
I've like dibbled
that's
and
my sister,
dabbled.
and I don't
I've
like her.
dibbled and dabbled, and I think like I'm very dominant.
Wait, because you just asked me a question, and it was about
Eating
a
ass.
femme.
Yeah, but it's still just
So when you
ass
say you
is an
get down,
ass.
what you mean? You don't give a fuck. Masculine or feminine? If you want to eat the butt, you
I've
eat
ate
it.
a girl's ass before.
Really?
Yeah, it was nice.
I ate a girl's pussy before.
I've ate both, ass and pussy. Like I visa.
But
I like
see,
to visa.
around the time where I took a bite, lick of the pussy, ass eating wasn't even a thing. And I don't even think ass eating is completely on a map yet.
It is.
But I don't know if it's because people's in a closet. So I feel like a lot of people who saying they eat ass. Because
Men are in the closet over that.
I mean, whoa, I'm not a weirdo. But I went to good school. Like I told you, I grew up in Mission Hill, Milton, Cambridge. And nigga, we had health class. When I left Boston Public Schools, and my kids are 8, and they told me they're in health class right now. They be coming home like, oh, I learned this part of my body. And I'm like, oh.
Which is dope.
The point that I'm making is, it wasn't until I went to them good motherfucking schools that they told me these boys be trying to act like they don't like the girls.
But
the boys. The fucking spot, what is it called? The G-spot.
yeah, it's in a man's ass. And I know that.
And I remember the first time
Kayla played.
I just like went in the area of the butt.
So you went to the
You know the little
gooch.
stupid
The gooch.
Tootsie Roll looking skin? Like
The
little
gooch.
stupid ugly skin.
It's the gooch.
See, I had went over down there. I got an Uber over down there. And when I fucking got out at my stop, they said they liked it. They said I was in the right place.
So did he lift his legs up or he tried to flip over?
Oh no, he tooted it up.
That's the gangster way
Like
to
he
do
didn't
it.
go like this, he went like this.
That's the most.
That's the gay way.
Oh, really?
That feels like the gayest way to do it.
He didn't do this.
I'd rather a nigga
So
lift
you
his
think
leg up.
this is better?
Yeah, I do. I do feel like that's better.
Yo, some real shit. None of it's good. And
None
I'm
of,
here-
what? You can't discriminate on the Cinnergy.
And keep in mind, I don't have nothing against gays. I have friends, best friends.
But
Like,
they're
I
not
have
gay. They're
transsexual
not gay,
friends that are
though.
really prettier than bitches.
But Kayla, they're not gay just because they like their ass ate by a woman.
No, you like it, and that's why you was being weird to me. As all I said was, I want some Tito's and a vape on Valentine's Day. Type shit, you feel me? That's why. And that's why I want to tell you to your face. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
You're more worthy than Tito's and a vape. Bitch, you
For sure.
deserve the world.
For sure.
And there's sometimes I've caught myself in
Settling.
maybe like 2 situationships where now I'm thinking like, was his uncle touching him?
Some men do go through that, and that's a serious note.
And that's another story for another day.
Yeah.
They cracking up.
You got my
over there.
producer going in the back. Oh, let's go to the next question. Autosexuality is being attracted to yourself or others around you.
You gotta say it again because I'm still cracking up.
I'm drunk because I read it wrong. Autosexuality is being attracted or aroused to yourself. True or false? Autosexuality is being aroused.
It's
Yep.
auto means crank it. Yeah, I like
Yep, you got it. You got it. A rainbow kiss is when the same sex kiss each other. True or false?
I'll say no, just because it seems like
Yeah,
today's the
no.
opposite.
You're right. You're right.
So, do you know what a rainbow kiss is?
It's when a man performs oral sex on a woman on her period.
I thought I was running a red light or something.
Probably in the black
Eating the
community.
spaghetti. What did they say?
A vampire kiss.
Come on. Come on,
That's-
Buffy.
That's what I heard. Where's the randomest place you had sex?
I had to think. Who's that? Because let me think.
Want me to tell you mine first?
No, because, bitch, they're not going to feel like what I'm saying is because you said it.
They're not though, but I'm just gonna say just so you can have time to think.
I had some sex down a public park.
Oh.
In the Ops neighborhood. It was the park at the not the Jackson Man School. I forget what the fuck the name of that school is called, but it's right on Cinner Street. And I'm from Mission Hill, and that was the Heath Street Park. And I had no business tooting it up.
Tooting and booting.
But baby, I tooted it up and he called me back. I said, yeah.
It was the nighttime?
Baby, it was like dusk, like a little bit, like not too night, not too afternoon.
It was dawn.
Like it was like, a cute little sunset.
What is your favorite songs to fuck to?
No specific song, but totally old school jams. Like
You give me that.
Jagged Edge.
Give me that honey
I don't know,
love.
like just that. Come on, that are no bullshit. Free my
R.
Uncle
Kelly.
Robert. He didn't fucking do shit. And if I was a kid and I wanted to go to the concert and my mother said no, I would have been mad as shit. So I don't blame Aaliyah's parents either. I wanted to go to the concert.
Robert Kelly did some things, but it wasn't as bad as some of us think it was.
Give me that honey
The
love.
love. Give me that honey love.
Type
Yo,
shit.
Kayla, it was so nice catching up with you, bitch.
Bitch.
We gonna wrap this up with, do you got anything coming out? Who you look forward to working with in the future? And any shout outs?
Working with like podcast type shit.
Music, anything. Like
What was the other one?
anything
again?
new coming out.
So I do have something new coming out. My birthday's,
Tonight.
I don't know. Because my birthday's on a Monday, it's weird. So right now, is it 12 a.m. Sunday?
Yeah.
And I have all day today, but it's Sunday. I gotta go to church.
No, it's Monday at 12 a.m. today. It's Sunday today.
No, but today right now, because it's nighttime.
Yeah, so it'll
It's
be
Sunday.
Monday at 12. So your birthday's on a Monday.
But right now, it's Sunday. Right?
Yes.
All right.
Today is Sunday, yeah.
So yeah, tomorrow, Monday, is my birthday. And I have a very important, significant video shoot dropping. And it's given, like, in a nutshell, I don't want to say too much, but it's given, like, that 12 a.m. in Jersey shit
Okay.
type of vibe. It's very real. It's very sentimental. But it's also very relatable. So that's dropping on Monday. And I have something else dropping on Friday because I couldn't wait to drop it on Friday. And I was very strategic about when I drop this other song coming out on Friday because I wanted to sting when I drop it. But I had to make sure I did something positive first because positive is in control. So tomorrow we dropping some fire shit. You get to see me momming and shit like that. But Friday, we dropping like you were. The thing that I hate, you chuckling behind the camera. Yo, I'm a teddy bear. I'm really a teddy bear. But when they want to do it, I be a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
And I say, roar. And then everybody be like,
Like a
oh,
Dungeon
fuck,
Dragon.
she dropped. So Friday, if you're messy, tune into me, period. But Friday, bitch, I can't wait to Friday because, bitch, it's going to be you. It's going to be you calling me like, bitch, did you just say that?
Yep.
I'm going to be
It
like,
is
yes,
gonna
the
be
fuck
me.
I did, and you know I'm not a fucking
gonna
liar,
be me.
bitch.
Do you have any shout outs you want to shout out?
I would like to shout out you.
Thank you.
And I'm not being cliche. I want to shout you out because you bounced on different platforms. You've been on several different platforms.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you stopped for a while too.
Yeah, I did.
But even
That's
in
that
the midst,
mental health you was talking about earlier.
exactly,
being in
for
your
whatever
mind too
reason,
much, yeah.
it don't matter. But even in the midst of you stopping with your mental health, you knew how to bounce and still be featured on other people's shit. You get what I'm saying? So we didn't notice.
Yeah.
And I respect you for that because, like I said, motherfuckers just die. Motherfuckers let circumstances in life kill them.
Forget about their dreams.
Hello. But also in the midst of being, remember we was talking about clout chasing and stuff?
Yeah.
What I love about you is the fact that you're not on any of your platforms. When I say any of your platforms, you have your shit. But on any platform that you go on also, you don't talk about or say shit that you don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, for sure.
And you also aren't as afraid to talk about shit that people might not be free to say.
Yeah, they can't
Like,
get
you're
jiggy.
just such a butterfly. Like, you're just so free, and I'm just happy that you're not confined with the way of the world these days.
Yeah, no.
Like, you don't give a fuck. So
I don't.
I want to say shout out to you.
Thank you.
Because I feel like the only reason why you took a liking to me was because
we're just alike.
Type shit.
And I fuck with you, Kayla.
And that's amazing. I definitely... Sorry.
No. Keep going. That was me interrupting you. Keep going.
You wasn't interrupting me, bitch. What you got to say?
Oh,
I respect you. Huh?
I was just saying, what's the next project name that we can get from you? Do you have a name yet?
I don't have a name. So what I've noticed, and I even give y'all a gem on that, and any artist that isn't dropping right now, what I want to tell you is, unfortunately, we're at a time where everybody has a short attention span.
Oh, yeah.
So I have so many songs in the chamber, and I also get money. So that's why you see these weird-ass bitches who swearing they're doing something. They ain't dropping no videos because they don't even got money to... they don't even have money
orchestrate this.
But the point that I'm making is you have to really lock in your fan base like that to try to drop an album, because now we're in a time frame where, look, Bossman D-Lo's in town. Bossman D-Lo never really had a hook. He's never had a 3-minute song like back in the day, you feel me? But he has hits. So what you don't want to do before you lock in like your fans, you don't want to throw everything down the drain, because before you have your fans locked in, a person might listen to a song or two of yours, but not listen to a whole project. So that's why I'm not giving a project yet.
Shout out to Art.
Shout out to Art.
Shout out to Terrell. That's my dog.
Come on, Terrell.
I love my Terrell. Terrell's a good person. Terrell's a great person.
Down.
Art is someone that I was happy that I see you got into it. Terrell is a great person.
Oh, look. And I won't tell you no lie. Let me show the camera. And my phone's broke.
Oh.
That's Poppy.
That's Terrell.
Poppy, we on the set with Cinny.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
We just shot you up. Cinner, you know Cinner.
Tell him stop playing with me.
Oh, y'all doing her podcast. Shut the fuck up. Your name is not Cinner, it's Boobs.
Oh.
Anyway.
But we just shout you out. Shout out to you. I literally just brought your name up.
You know I'm scared though.
Yeah, shout out One Poppy Films. It's Art.
Yeah, man.
But we gonna hang up on you in 2 seconds so I can wrap up this podcast.
Nah, handle your shit. Kayla, call me out there.
I bet that. All right, well, I had a great time with you, Shorty.
I had a great time with you, too.
We kicked it.
I didn't get to do another shout out. I want to shout out my sons.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I want to shout out my sons because if it wasn't for my fucking sons, baby, this whole fucking Massachusetts would be full of lava.
I know that's right.
And I want to shout out to Struggle. Struggle's not a person, but Struggle's a thing.
It's the struggle.
And I want to shout out to Struggle, and I want to shout out to Challenges. Because I appreciate that. Because if it wasn't for that, bitch, I would have been a hit. Framing him. It wouldn't have been an orange at a Hardy suit. It would have been a jumpsuit. Cut.
We done. Kayla said cut.